What's going on, YouTube? All right, so I'm out here in Bloomer Park again, as always. Listen, they're just the trails closest to my house. Today I thought I would do a bit of a live review, well, not live, but ride along review of my Santa Cruz Chameleon. I ride this bike a lot. I don't see a ton of reviews online about it, so I figured I would give you a little rundown of Cammy the Chameleon here. So I picked this bike up last winter, right around Christmas. I had my, let's get riding, I guess. I had my Tallboy, my full suspension bike, and that's a, you know, carbon 2.8 27-inch over forked, bigger shock on the rear. It's a beast of a bike for the local trails. But I missed riding a hardtail. Hardtails are fun, and you know, I think it takes a little bit of extra skill to ride a hardtail. So, being the Santa Cruz fanboy that I am, I searched and searched and searched because I really wanted the green and purple Chameleon. Something just about the fact that it's named after a lizard and it's green and purple just resonated with me. So I found a killer deal online for the lowest spec build that Santa Cruz makes on this, which was an NX11 speed, the WTB ST23 wheels, some crappy SRAM hubs, and a really crappy, well, okay, I shouldn't say that, and a lower end RockShox Recon fork. So the first thing I did was take the Fox Rhythm 130 that I had laying around from swapping out to a Performance Elite on my Tallboy, and swapped out that Recon fork with this RockShox Rhythm, or this, sorry, with this Fox Rhythm fork, which it's just it's a night and day difference, to be honest. I mean, if getting a fork isn't in your budget, the Recon, the RockShox will be just fine, but this is a substantially better fork. Next thing I swapped out was seat and handlebars. I also took the dropper that was originally on the Tallboy, threw that on the Chameleon. Went with some Renthal carbon bars, Renthal stem, went from a 50 millimeter stem to a 60 millimeter stem because I got some pretty long arms. All right, and other than that, swapped out the drivetrain from the SRAM NX11 speed to full XT11 speed Shimano. Reason being, I just like Shimano stuff better. I always have. It's a personal preference thing, and Shimano XT11 speed is just a workhorse. So I went with the Shimano 11 speed, and then I also got the Shimano Xt 2-piston brakes. Again, nothing wrong with the SRAM levels that came on the bike, but they just didn't have that grab that the XTs have. Went with a XT rear cassette, which is the 11 to 46, and I went with a 32 tooth race face front chainring. And if you can hear those hubs, I switched the hubs out to some Hope Pro 4s, a little bit quicker engagement to save some weight, and also, God, those SRAM 716 Novatech hubs are just, they were awful from the start. If you have the means, I mean, Hull hubs aren't terribly expensive. It's worth making the swap. But the bike itself is, how can you say this, lively. It reminds me of a big kid's BMX bike. It doesn't have crazy long low slack geometry. I think the head tube angle is like maybe 67 degrees. If I'm wrong, I'll put a little link up there, or a little blurb. But for some reason, this thing just likes to go. And for a hardtail, it's surprisingly compliant. The rear end doesn't feel super stiff. You know, from what I read, Santa Cruz did a lot of development and a lot of research on how to get this rear end to flex a little bit. And I would say they did a spectacular job. Because this is a bike that really doesn't beat you up no matter what you're doing on it. I mean, I'm running out here today, no chamois. My butt doesn't hurt at all yet. Woo. If you guys want to see why I'm being a little hesitant going down some of this stuff, also on this ride I did a review of these Maxxis Icon skin walls I'm currently riding, and yeah, they're a little different than what I'm used to, especially in the mud. Anyway, Santa Cruz Chameleon, hell of a bike. There is a new carbon model out, but why would you want to go with that? If that's the case, just get yourself a highball. Whew. Highball's going to be more of a race bike. This you can just throw around, have some fun with. Whew. Okay, that's very new. Whoa. Okay, that hurt the balls. Haven't seen that feature yet. But yeah, Santa Cruz Chameleon 2018. She is a little ripper. It's never gonna beat a full carbon fiber race bike. And in comparison to some of these new, really enduro focused hardtails, I'm not sure if it'll be able to hold up to those, but ooh, sand. But for what she is, oh man, it is a do-it-all, take on anything type bike, and I love it, especially for the price. Frame can be had for $750, and in Santa Cruz language, that's amazing. Full bikes, I think they started like 14 for the new ones, maybe 17 now, but still, that's a steal. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. Whoa, a little bit of climbing. Don't forget to check out my other videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And I will see you guys. I will see you guys on the trail next time. And we're out.